Welcome to Behind the Crown. Act like I'm wearing a crown on my head.
Good afternoon. At least it's afternoon here. And today is actually Monday, January 19th. And this is my Behind the Crown. I don't know when it's going to come out, but basically this is just a series of me being real. I'm God's daughter and I'm walking in kingdom confidence, and I'm trying to figure out really how to walk in grace this year, because that is the word that he's given me. And behind the crown is I wear a crown just like you do, because we're God's daughters, we are God's sons, like we have royal blood like flowing through us. So this is just behind the crown of real life. But I woke up this morning and I had so much pressure. Like I just felt it. I was like, oh, like I don't even want to get up this morning. Like I didn't, because I hit snooze. I can't tell you how many times I was like, forget this. And it was all the enemy. Like it was just all him. It's because last night I worked on the ministry and I came up with these, well, I didn't come up with them, teaming up with Jesus, of course, like came up with these cool ideas for the ministry and everything. And like I talked to my friend last night and she was like, I'm really excited about this part of your ministry. Like, this is what I think you should do. And I'm like, I know, and I feel like God's called me to do that too, but it's hard for me and I don't want to. And I guess it's just that pressure I woke up with, that the enemy's like, you're not good enough, you're not capable enough, like, you don't have like this certification, like who are you to speak to people about this certain subject? Like, who are you? And I got up this morning too. I prayed. That was the first thing I did before reading my Bible. And then I also got in the treadmill and I spoke out like my kingdom confidence declarations. I felt a little bit better. And now I'm still kind of feeling like in that mood. So I just decided I'm going to take a little step and I'm actually going to get ready for the day, because my hair is pretty bad, if y'all can't tell, and I need maybe some makeup, just something little to do. And I do have this giant cup of coffee that my mom gave me, so thank you, Mom. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to get ready and I'm going to work on the scary stuff that I feel like God's called me to do for the ministry. And I guess that's going to be my punch the devil in the face moment, because I'm done. I can't live my life like this. And I've been feeling so good this year, and this is like the first day really that like this has happened to me. So it's time to fight back. So I did end up doing my hair and my makeup, and I mean, that helped just a little bit, but I was mostly just like sitting here and I was just like overthinking. Like I guess like I don't know, like it's hard to do this thing in the ministry that I want to do, and maybe I should just like tell you guys right now. Which I mean, some people, like when I've told this to, they're like, why? Like it comes to you, like it comes natural to you. And I don't know, like for me it's been hard. Like I've been doing it since 2018 and it is my health and fitness journey. And yes, I do know that I have segments here on YouTube that say Shift Worthy Fit, and honestly, like I feel personally that is where like what God wants me to focus on this year. And I've had like confirmation and stuff from like friends and everything, and it's just like it's such a scary thing for me. I mean, this is fitness, like health and fitness, like it's not just health and fitness, but like this is how Shiftworthy Ministries was birthed. It was out of a health and fitness journey, and it's just like kind of like, yes, I've graduated, like I can look back at my past and be like, I really accomplished that kind of stuff. I got past all those people that were making fun of me and all that kind of stuff, but like it still hits really hard. And today I was even like, I want to film like some content and all that kind of stuff for Shift Worthy Fit, and I don't know, I just couldn't. But then God was like, my grace is sufficient. And I was like, oh yeah, the verse in the Bible. So I read 2 Corinthians 12:9, which says, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is perfected in weakness. And honestly, I I needed that reminder today, and I needed to be reminded with grace that it's not something in my future that I get. It's not something in my past that I get. Like, I can get his grace right now. I feel like I don't deserve it right now. I feel like I wasted a day just letting the enemy just like kind of attack me and stuff, even though I got my Bible and I combated it with like the word of God and spoke it out of my mouth, but I still was just like sucked into, you know, that I'm not good enough, or like, is this really something that God's telling you to do, or, you know, all those questions basically that, you know, he told Eve in the garden, which is not true. But I'm kind of going on a tangent with this, but I mean, his grace is for today. So I feel like I don't deserve it, but he gives me that grace. And you know what? Maybe today, like, I just needed to rest. I didn't need to be coming up with all these plans or even filming content or anything. Maybe I just really needed to rest, and that was okay. So it's probably what I should have done. And also, when I kind of get in these moods too, like, I had a pizza today, and you might be like, okay, but for me, like, I have flex days. So it's basically like once a week. That's like when I have my pizza and like my chocolate and all those type of things that I love, because I don't like to deprive myself, you know, but I don't like to do it more than like one time a week, because it kind of just like throws me off. And I did it today, and that was like that's how I know, like, I kind of get like I'm in a slump. So, but it's all going to be okay. And that's my ramble for today. So we'll see how the next few days goes behind the crown. I wish I had like a tiara right now that I could put on my head, because that would be fun. But this is the real raw thing of a kingdom girl, loving Jesus, God's daughter, with all the flaws, just trying to obey him and do his word and all that kind of stuff.
Welcome to another episode of Behind the Crown. Actually, this is the same episode, but it's a different day. It is Friday, and I just got back from the grocery store and the coffee shop and 2 doctor's appointments. So much fun. I am rocking today. I'm about to go do some ministry work, but I was like, I don't know. I need to like get on my Behind the Crown thing, because I'm going to put it up on Sunday and I need more stuff. So I just want to tell you guys, like, first off, I don't like going to the doctor by myself. Do you guys like going to the doctor by yourself? Like, it's just not fun. I always just wish I had somebody with me at all times. But you know what? I learned today. I do. I have Jesus. He is with me the whole entire time. And then, like, when I'm in those waiting rooms, waiting, you know, to go into the doctor, I don't scroll my phone. Like, I just sit there and I just kind of look around and I just like pray, and you know, it makes me feel better. And I just pictured Jesus right beside me. So he was with me. I did the hard stuff. I hate doing stuff like that, but I feel like a big girl. Like, I feel like his big girl daughter that did hard things, and she deserves a coffee. Yes. Oh my gosh, and it is also snowing. There are snowflakes outside. I am super excited because I love snow. So excited. But I'm gonna go do some ministry work. Oh, and I was also thinking too, these are just random thoughts, I guess, but I was also thinking, I'm gonna have to put the phone down right now though, because my arm is hurting and I'm gonna have to shift it somewhere else. So hold that thought. All right, we are back. Okay, so my random thought is, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it's like we have this one really good like area usually in our lives that we're just like really good at, like things just come naturally and we're just like, I got this. And then we have these other things like in our lives, like these other areas, and we're just like, oh, this is like so hard, but I really want to be good at this part, and I just wish that like this part over here that I'm really good at could just flow into this part over there. Have you guys ever thought about that? Maybe that's just a random thought that I've had, but I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And I shared with you guys on, was it Monday? I think it was Monday, whenever I did this Behind the Crown vlog thing again about health and fitness. And I've asked a lot of people kind of like throughout this week and everything, and I've had a lot like ask them like my strengths, you know, like what they think I'm good at and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of it popped up was like the health and fitness. Like I'm really disciplined and consistent with that, and you know, I have like a good groove, I guess, going on. That's a fun word, groove. But anyways, like I was like, maybe so, but for some reason it's so hard for me to implement the health and fitness part into the ministry. And it's also hard because I know, like, I feel like that tugging, that's what God wants me to really bring more into this ministry. And I'm gonna do it, guys, but it's gonna take some time, and I've done it before because I do have Shift Worthy Fit, and I even have like a free leg day guide if you guys want one. Like I have these little things, and it's just, I have to be faithful, and I just have to keep stepping out on those little things and just being obedient to God. So I'm working on it, and I kind of feel if I share with you guys like my struggles and everything, I know it seems like completely silly because it does to me even speaking it, but you know, I'm kind of held accountable by you guys too, that I need to get it together and do more for Shift Worthy Fit. So another thought I'm thinking about too is with Shift Worthy Fit, just making a whole completely different YouTube channel, because, and just I'll keep this one, you know, the same, but just because a lot of it's would be like a mixture of everything. It's not two separate ministries that I'm doing, you know, but it's just more people just, if you just need health and fitness, all that kind of fun stuff, like there's just one page and it's clean. You can find whatever you need. If you need like the ministry, the Bible studies, the motivation, like that kind of stuff, like there's this page, like it's just clean. The ministry vlogs, like whatever we do over here. But that's a thought. And I just really, I'm about to go inside and work on it. So we will see. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm completely flawed and I am imperfect, and you know what? I just got to step out, and I got to do these things with Jesus and do it all imperfectly. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know when. I'm not going to do a huge launch date or anything because I don't want to. I'm over that kind of stuff. Like, I'll let you guys know when, you know, what I'm doing. Things are cranking up. I don't know. I think I'm just rambling now, but I don't know. I hope just me just sharing my struggles maybe helps you guys. You're just like, this girl isn't perfect, so I don't have to be perfect either, and we don't. You know, we're shift worthy. Let's just keep shifting to Jesus. He is our worthy, and you know what? I'm going to overcome this obstacle, and then I will be on top of Mount Worthy, praising Jesus. I'm already still praising him now, but that's when I'll be crying those tears of joy and being like, oh my gosh, Jesus, like, we did it. But that was my rambling for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stuck with me through it. If you did, leave me a coffee emoji, because we love coffee. Leave me 2 coffee emojis, like coffee. Or you could say coffee. Anyways, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll talk to you later.
It is Saturday, January 23rd. And it's like almost 9 o'clock at night. And today we've had like a snow day, so I don't really get to get out much today. So I've just been working on Shift Worthy Fit, which is good. Like, I feel like I've accomplished stuff since like Monday whenever I filmed this. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I'll just say it out here. I think I might launch it in February. It could be February 1st, it could be the middle of February, it could be the last day of February, but I'm kind of feeling February sounds good, so we'll see, but we'll shoot for February. But I don't know, I'm excited. I got some stuff figured out just a little bit, and I'm cold, so I have this blanket, but yeah, so February. But I was also thinking, Shift Worthy is getting comfortable being uncomfortable, and it's taking like that hard situation, that hard circumstance, and just surrendering it to Jesus. And that's what I'm doing, because this is hard for me. It seems silly, and it might be really silly to you, but for me, this is a hard in my life. So I'm just going to surrender it with Jesus, and you know what? Then after that, he is going to take me up the worthy mountain, and he's just going to shift me and mold me into whatever he wants Shift Worthy Fit to be, and he's going to work on me with whatever he needs to work on me with. And I don't know, I think I'm just also at that point too where I'm just tired of like trying to be perfect, or like trying to have everything together, and like I am so sick of it. So I just want to do things imperfectly now. I don't care anymore. I'm done trying to have the prettiest graphics or something, or like, it's not realistic. I don't want to be that way. I want to be flawed. I want to be messy, and I just want to let God use the messy and the flawed and just see how it goes. So we're gonna see how Shift Worthy Fit goes, but I don't know. I just wanted to keep you guys a little update before I post this thing. But yeah. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I'm rambling again, so don't forget about the coffee thing. Leave me that if you've really made it here. Tell me your coffee order. But I'm gonna go now because I'm rambling, but see you in the next Behind the Crown.